Hi guys! Welcome to my channel, laspaginasdealex, or if you're coming from Tumblr, which I think you may be because this is all from Tumblr. This is Alex Book Pages. My name is Alex. Welcome. Today we're going to discuss ThatOneReader's in Tumblr. Here is Alana. September Book Club choice, and do please pardon my English. I'm from Mexico and you know this is not easy. Trust me, it's not easy at all, but I will try my best. This time we're going to discuss The Road and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh, and I do hope I pronounce that right because it is a freaking tongue twister. The Road and the Dawn. The Road and the Dawn. The Road and the Dawn. No, it just won't. It won't improve. So, this book is a retelling from 1001 Nights, and damn it, it was good. It was so good. Supposedly we were going to divide its reading into 4 weeks, but what happened was that I grabbed the book and I started reading, and I kept going, and I kept going, and I kept going, and I had finished it in 3 days. Yeah, I'm a little bit the overachiever. So I couldn't really keep going with the schedule, but I did divide my opinions of the book into 4 different weeks. So first I'm going to give you a review of the book without any spoiler, and then I'm going to warn you because I will be discussing every single topic for each week for the wrap-up of the book club. But don't worry, there will be a huge spoiler alert for you to pause the video when, when and if you haven't read the book. So let's begin. And about the thumbnail, guys, really, I don't mean any cultural appropriation or anything like that. This is from a time I did some belly dancing with my ballet. So it's literally a costume and I don't ever wear it. It was just for the picture, I swear. I swear, guys. So now let's begin. The Road to the Dawn, it's, like I said, a 1001 Nights retelling. And it's the story of Shahrazad. Shahrazad is this young lady that lives in this town where suddenly its king starts grabbing women to marry and then killing. Each day he would marry one lady, and then the next day at dawn he would kill it with a silk cord and grab another one. So it's like the whole town lives in this state of terror because nobody knows whether, its daughter is gonna be the next one. And so it keeps going until one day Shahrazad's best friend, Chabi, gets beaten, and she goes to the palace, she marries the king, and she dies. So, filled with the grief, Shahrazad decides that she's going to be the next one. She volunteers to be the king's next wife. She goes to the palace and everything, but secretly she's just trying in her mind, to come up with a plan to stop the king from killing her so she can find a way and a chance to kill him. It's a really, dark storyline in a way. It's really mysterious and everything. And I don't know how familiar you are with 1001 Nights, but it's kind of the same. She goes to the palace and she starts telling the king a story. So he would, he's gonna be like, what next? And he doesn't kill her. It's really a gorgeous book. The writing is so pretty. I couldn't keep my eyes from it. I literally had to force myself to put it down to go to bed. I was like, down, 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 until I drop it and I finally got some sleep because it's addictive. Overall, I thought it was a really good book. It's the first one in a duology. Thank goodness it's only 2 books because imagine if I had to wait more. And the next one, it's already being written and edited and everything. Hopefully we'll have it next year. I think this book is gonna be one of my favorites of the year, if not my top one, because I literally cannot contain my excitement about this book. It is certainly one of the best retellings I've read, from an old story, and it definitely gets that, that mystic air of the Arabian Nights and 1001 Nights. So yeah, that's the review, and now we're gonna go to the book club. So if you haven't read The Road and the Dawn, please leave now, click right here on my name and go find another video to watch. There's a few in English, don't worry, you'll find a few. So I'll see you in a moment if you haven't read the book. Bye! When I started this book and I joined the book club, I literally told everybody that I was going to take this very seriously. And I did. I took my notes, guys. I took notes. I'm so proud of myself for taking notes. Like, why? So, I have my notes divided into weeks. So if you haven't, finished the book, you can stop on the week you're at. If not, you can keep going with me. Let's try this. On the week 1, we have, the introduction of every character of the story. And just beginning the book, there you go, 100 lives for the one you took, 1 life to the dawn. And I was like, what? And, at the moment, the first thing you think is, oh my god, which freaking prophecy is this? And let me tell you, I wasn't so wrong. So the first thing I ever thought about was, oh my god, something or someone is threatening them. This can't be them. And in a way it helps, because it makes you think, oh my god, maybe he's not so bad, and you kind of stop hating him for a moment. That's what happened with me. And of course, this whole chapter I was like marking quotes and writing about the characters. And one character that really struck me at the moment, it was Charzad, because she literally is my dream character. She's really strong, she's really talented, she's great with a bow and arrow, so damn it, that woman can really take care of herself. And if someone was going to, kill the king, it was gonna be her. She starts, telling him his story, and I found myself being teletransported into time, because my mom used to tell me the 1001 Night stories before bed, or to put me into bed, better saying. So it was really nostalgic for me, it was really cute. So I really connected with the story super fast. I find myself really intrigued about not only Charzad and Khalid, but Rahid, which is Charzad's its boyfriend or something. So I'm really wanted to know. I really wanted to know what was going to happen. Later on week 2, I adored the way the Aladdin tale was told, and the comparison about it. And then, oh my god, Despina. I was like, oh my god, Delfina, how do you pronounce that? I don't know. But I was like, oh my god, I did not see that coming. I really thought she was trying to kill Chassis. I was like, bro. But okay. But it showed me that you can't really judge someone without knowing the whole history. You have to wait at least 100 pages to judge a character, so I was a little bit fast. And then of course they tell you that Jalal knows what the secret is, which makes me believe once again that this is some kind of family prophecy, family curse or something. So I was really like this, I was on the verge, on the edge of the things, and I was super excited. And I actually wrote a little thing that I'm going to read you that says, let's all fall for the king because he's tormented and super sweet. Week 2, a summary. This whole chapter was this huge amount of sweet moments and tormented moments. It was the perfect balance between dark and sweet, and I I think this particular week in our reading was like fantastic. Week 3 and 4 were kind of like a blur to me, so I do apologize because I lost track of what I was reading. And I swear to Era that this king is suffering beyond limits. Like half of the time I was like, oh my god, poor baby, and the next half of the time I was like, justice for Shabby, and I wanted, Shahrazad to kill him. So I was kind of, between the sword and the wall, or between, Khalid and Shahrazad. My god. And then, we kept going in this chapter and we find out more things about Khalid, more about Shahrazad, and we have Rahim, I can't pronounce these names, but we have Chassis's ex-boyfriend, out in the desert trying to find, like, people to help him, and I was having this huge Game of Thrones flashbacks because I was like, this is like that one time we went to find those riders, and I don't know why I thought of Game of Thrones, but anyway, and I don't like him, I don't trust him. If Shahrazad specifically said, don't do anything, I'm doing this on my own, why would you go? I know you love her, I know you think you have to defend her, but come on, boy. She specifically said not to. So I was like, and then we have Chassis's dad that has been playing with this sort of magical book and has been killing little poor animals on it to gain power. Nothing good ever comes from killing a little animal. Never. Like, why would he even try? So I'm really concerned. And then we start, this whole chapter, which I think is the start of chapter 4, and bam, there's assassins. Freaking paid assassins trying to kill Shahrazad. And my two favorite royal family members, plus the Rajput, which is kind of like Shahrazad's personal bodyguard. They go in and there's these assassins that are kind of like shadows, and they're going like bam, bam, and trying to kill everyone, and Shahrazad is like, and then someone grabs Shahrazad and it's like with a knife right here, and they go like, you have to drop your sword or we're gonna kill her. And freaking Khalid drops his sword, and I was like, dude, no. And of course, like, that was the moment I was like, oh my god, no, he's gonna be killed. But he wasn't. Spoiler, he wasn't. and like, that shows to me how much he cared for Shahrazad, because really, you can't really lose the king. Like, he's the king and he doesn't have any heirs. That's the whole point. He's been killing his wives, so he doesn't have heirs. I was like super shocked in this moment, and of course everybody was like, why would you do that? Don't you know? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, poor guy. Everybody wanted to scream at him. And then they're like, do you really love her? And he goes, love is just a shade of what I feel. And I was literally like, kill me now, the feels. I was like, I don't want to ship it, but I ship it, and then of course we have this whole story, with Khalid's, the king's first wife, whose name was Ava. And God, honestly, I do understand, the whole, she wasn't happy in her marriage. She wanted, maybe more of his attention, more of his caring, and he didn't care and everything. But in the end, like, she killed herself, or that's what I understood. So why, if she killed herself, would her father curse Khalid? Like, it doesn't make any sense, or at least to me it will never make sense to hurt somebody else because of your pain. Like, if I'm in pain, I don't really want anyone else to be in pain with me. Like, do you feel me? But maybe I'm too much of a good girl, because I really was like super mad about it. Like, 100 lives for the one you took. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you really gonna make miserable 100 families plus the king? Come on, like, wake up, honey. So Shahrazad finally knows, and Khalid is like confronting her and everything, and he's like, he's like a little concerned because, of course, when they had the ball and everything, you know, and Jalal found Rahim and stuff, and he's like, you know, I have to tell you, and so Khalid knows, you know, that Shahrazad was in love with Rahim and everything. When he goes and confront her, you know, like, how much time have you been in love with him and stuff, my heart just stopped. I was like, oh my god. It was really, really powerful for me, that moment. And then of course she's like, no, it wasn't because of that. And she's trying to, like, she's kind of like in shock, you know, like trying to find a way of justify herself. When he falls to his knees and mentions Shabi's name, which is Shahrazad's best friend's name, which was killed before she married him, I was just so heartbroken for both of them. Like, how much more pain could there be in that moment? And you know, he's like, do what you came to do, kill me. And he falls to his knees, and I'm like, my god. And she's like, no. And so she kneels like in front of him, and he's like, you kneel before no one, least of all me. That's kind of like a perfect example of how high he thinks of Shahrazad. And I started to cry right there. I was bawling, like sobbing, so heartbroken. So we fast forward, and Shahrazad's dad is like playing again with the black magic to help Shazi, but like, I'm 100% sure he's so wrong and she's not gonna like this, like, at all. And I don't know, I think this whole black magic thing is going to be the center of the next book. You know, I've never cried so much in my life. And you know, the final thing, you know, the whole thunders and lightnings in the sky and the city's on fire. I was so stressed out. Of course, when Jalal goes and he's like, you know what, you should leave because he loves you more than that, you should never let us find you and stuff. You know, in the end, I don't know how much they believe Shahrazad loves Khalid. I don't know, she's totally in love with him and vice versa, but I don't think the rest of the people in the palace are so sure of it. Especially, I'm not so sure Khalid knows how much in love she is with him, you know. So I'm really, really looking forward to the next book and finding out all of these things and what happens with them. My god, the feels. So this is everything that I have. I once again apologize for any kind of misspelling, and if you don't understand what I'm saying, I do apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm so out of practice with English. Thank you to Alana. Alana, thank you so much for inviting me to your book club. It was super fun. I can't wait for the next month and to see which book we're going to be reading. So that's everything. My name is Alex. You can find me on my social network, which is down here. I have all of this social network, and if you want me speaking in English, my main one is Tumblr, and you can tweet me, of course. Actually, you can reach me in English in any one of them and I will answer you, don't worry. So yes, that was everything. I really hope you like this video. If you want me to do more videos in English, you can just comment it right here and subscribe, which is totally free. My name is Alex. This was Alex Book Pages. I'll see you next time. I'll send you a kiss. Bye.